Hello guys, it's your fellow investor here, today with another video. In this video I'll be talking about XPENG, about its current skyrocket movement and why it happened and where I see it in the near future. So with that being said, let's get right into the video, and what better way than looking at the chart. So if we have a look at the chart, during the last 5 days, that happened this week, the stock did 33% move, which is absolutely mind-blowing for a stock to be that good on the market. And you know, it happened almost within 1 day or 2 days, so there was a little bit of stagnation. It was a good opportunity to buy, and then you could make really nice juicy profits here before the announcement of the new model. But I didn't have the information about it. I was super busy this week, so I apologize that I couldn't bring that to you guys, but I'll try harder when I'll have more time. If we have a look what happened past week or this week with XPENG, here is really nicely written article, really objective, well structured, totally different not like on the investor place, so it's totally different level than investor place, so definitely. So I'd love to highlight some important parts here and save you guys time so you don't have to go through the whole article. So, XPENG, potential rising star in the electric vehicle market. So just for some recap, XPENG outsold most other Chinese companies in September 2020 with sales of 3,500-ish EV deliveries. XPENG's Q3 2020 deliveries rose 266% year over year. JP Morgan sees XPENG leading the mass market in China. XPENG was founded in 2015 and is backed by Chairman Ha Xiaopeng, Alibaba, etc. XPENG is like young Tesla, they say. XPENG currently sells two models, XPENG G3 SUV and XPENG P7 sedan. XPENG is growing fast and their second factory is due to be completed by December 2022. So, good thing to mention, if you do not know, they have their own factory, so they don't have to outsource anything, and they are already building or planning to build second in 2 years. XPENG's IPO'd on the NICE on August 27th at $15 and now trades at 42. Well, right now it's 53, so XPENG has a market cap of 31 billion. Right now, I believe it's for 53. So to compare XPENG's sales for September 2020 to what we know from China August 2020 sales, we see only 4 companies' models sold more than XPENG, and XPENG even outsold NIO. If we have a look, NIO sold about 3,000 or let's say 2,800 and XPENG 3,500, so it's over 700 models more. I hope I'm gonna pronounce it right. Ha Xiaopeng leads XPENG. He also founded UCWeb Incorporated, a Chinese mobile internet software and service provider. So it is XPENG is kind of like a small Tesla, a Chinese Tesla, because even their founder or a leader did some other projects, and he found other projects, you know, like Elon Musk created PayPal. This guy Xiaopeng, Mr. Xiaopeng, he founded UCWeb, so it is something to keep that in mind, that he's not any rookie. XPENG's two BEV models. XPENG currently sells 2 battery electric vehicle models, the G3 SUV and the P7 sedan. Both are very well designed, good looking cars with modern comfortable interiors. They both have good range and sell at affordable prices. The G3 is contract manufactured and the P7 is manufactured at XPENG's factory in Jiaoqing, Guangdong province, China, which has a 100,000 EVs capacity per annual capacity. The G3 is an older model, but it has been updated, whereas the P7 is newly released and appears to be very popular. We can see some of their specifications, and we can see that the P7 is looking real well, so you get a lot of things for your money. We can see really comfortable and yet luxurious design for very affordable price, with a lot of tech inside, so it's always it is very pleasant surprise if you own this vehicle. So XPENG's key point of difference in China is its focus on being a smart EV tech company. XPENG smart EVs offer attractive design, long range and high performance coupled with safety and reliability. XPENG's EVs are loaded with high-tech features. In many ways, XPENG resembles a young Tesla. So what is interesting is that XPENG sells dominantly in China, but has recently expanded sales into Europe, to be specific, Norway. What is really nice about XPENG is they have zero net debt and they have a lot of money on hand. So therefore they can grow really quickly and they have really big traction and really nice motion. So what are biggest risks about XPENG? Technological change. For now it looks like EVs will rapidly gain market share. However, this could change because there is a huge competitiveness in the Chinese EV space. As well as XPENG is burning cash really heavily. 2019 operating loss was $535 million with negative 24% gross margin. Increased sales volumes and scale in 2020 to 2022 should hopefully start to see this improve. See forecast financial chart. US listing risk for Chinese companies. Recently, the White House has increased audit requirements and has threatened to delist Chinese companies on US exchange if they don't comply. And as well as the usual stock market risks, liquidity, dilution, sentiment. So liquidity won't be definitely a problem. Dilution, there might be some, but they have a little bit, so they can develop and evolve faster. And sentiment, I would say it's going to be really positive in the next 5 years overall. So from the usual stock market risk, probably only dilution, but the US listing risks for Chinese companies, we do not know what Mr. Trump will do, if he will just ban all foreign stocks before he will end his career as a president. I'm conservative with Chinese stocks, so I own only NIO, but I'm kicking myself for not buying XPENG for $25-29 because I made really nice money already, but this is what it is. I made my choice and I don't regret it. Maybe a little bit, but overall I'm still very satisfied with my NIO's position. But let's head into the conclusion. So XPENG makes beautiful cars in many ways similar to an early Tesla, so this is really good. Just recently, helped by the new XPENG P7 sedan, sales have been surging in China, albeit from a low base. And XPENG has also recently begun exporting to Europe. Combined with their two factories in 2022, they should give an estimated capacity by 2023 of about 250,000 EV vehicles per year. Overall, I think XPENG is a very worthwhile early stage bet on what I view as the most promising early stage Chinese EV company. It is extremely well connected with government support and backed by Alibaba, appears to have a good leader in He Xiaopeng, has a great product at an affordable price with rapidly improving recent sales, is a well-founded and well-placed to rapidly expand production capacity, initially to 100,000, then higher as the Guangzhou factory completes in late 2022. I rate XPENG as the best of the new listed EV companies in China and speculative buy and hold, aka money you can afford to lose, for long-term investors with a high risk tolerance. So I have to agree here with Mr. I can't remember your name, so I apologize, but whoever wrote this article did a great job of summarizing all the details, all the risks, all the positive upsides, and yeah, for $40 it was still very, very intriguing. $53 as it is right now. I would say it will go down in a few days. It should go so the stock can breathe and can relax for a few days, and then it can continue to 10 to 30% a week. It is absolutely possible. It is still in really early stages, but you have to think from the perspective. where the stock can go this year, in the next month. If in the next year it can do, sure, it can go to $100. I mean, totally. People will just put their money into it, big institutions will buy, and there will be more positive news. There will be more bigger move towards the EV sector, and there will be overall really good sentiment. There is Rona vaccine, so everything is looking really nice, and electric vehicles going to be the new thing. But there might be an EV bubble. As there was a SPEC bubble in August, there might be an EV bubble in, I don't know, December, January, we shall see. But I don't like the bearish attitude, but I just wanted to bring that on the service, so you are aware of this fact. So thank you very much for watching. If you made it here, you are truly an amazing viewer, and I appreciate you the most. It takes some time and some preparation to put out videos, daily videos on YouTube, for someone like me, who has to do 10 hours a day into school and the university stuff, and a lot of deadlines. I have very hard specialization where I have to put a lot of work into it, and YouTube and this specialization is not really working well, but I'm just trying my best to do the both things as good as possible. So I really appreciate you watching this video, and I'd like to ask you to click on that like button if I gave you some value, and if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to my channel. It truly helps me out a lot. And with that being said, thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you in another video.